Hello, Graham Botley here from Arion Games, and just doing a quick video here about a Kickstarter that I've just got running today. So this is based on the Crown&Dragon RPG that I released last year. If you're not familiar with what the Crown&Dragon RPG is, then in brief, it's based on the novel For the Crown and the Dragon by the fantastic Stephen Hunt that really coined the phrase flintlock fantasy. I believe it was first used about that novel. So what we've got is Napoleonic soldiers. We've got beastmen, we've got enchanted forests, we've got wizards, we've got eyeless inquisitors called mummers, we've got beastmen, and we've got all sorts of weird and wonderful creatures and magic alongside flintlocks, grenades, cannon, steam vehicles, etc. And we melded that last year with the Savage Worlds Suede edition, which is an incredible generic RPG rule set and works brilliantly for the sort of heroic tales that we want to tell in Crown&Dragon. But one of the things about the novel, about any sort of Napoleonic setting, is you're going to get battles, you're going to get skirmishes. So what we've been doing in our spare time, not that there's much of that, is working on a conversion of the Suede rules to allow it to work with a skirmish battle. And it works really well. It's very fast to play. It's very quick and easy to learn. You do need a copy of the Suede rulebook, which you can get really quite cheaply from Drive Through RPG. There's a link on the Kickstarter page. But you don't need the Crown&Dragon rulebook. You can get this. You can back this project purely as a skirmish war game, and it works fantastically. It's fast. You've got all sorts of powers. We've got various factions going to be in the book. The 7 nations of the Triple Realm plus the Tumble. There's going to be rules for units firing. We've got cannons. We've got magic. We've got sample creatures. So although the Kickstarter doesn't include any figures, which I know that some miniatures skirmish game Kickstarters do, there's not really any need. Napoleonic miniatures are freely available from a whole array of different producers, some of which we'll be using illustrated in the rulebook. And things like beastmen, dragons, giant wolves, all of these are commonly available for any sort of fancy game. Wizards, for example, you can get wizard miniatures from just about every miniatures manufacturer. And so you mix your wizards with your Napoleonics and hey presto, you've got Crown&Dragon. So if you want to back this Kickstarter, you will get the rule book, which will enable you to play all the battles. There'll be a pre-written scenario in there, and so on. And as you can see from when I turn the camera around, assuming this works. Does this work? No. Okay. You can see here quite a nice setup I've got going. So, quite a short Kickstarter, 30 days, not a huge target. The rules are mostly written, need a little bit of polishing, just a bit of final play testing. That's no problem. That's going to be done before the Kickstarter ends, let alone before all the money's collected. So, as with our other Kickstarters, if you back this, then at the very start of next year, you should have a book in your hand to enable you to play skirmishes in the fantastic world of For the Crown and the Dragon. So that's Graham from Arion Games saying please back the Kickstarter. You won't regret it.